Good morning, Grandma. Hey, your hair looks great. Did you do something new?
Well, I couldn't sleep past 5 a.m., so I got up and gave it a color swirl steam blast. Sure felt great. Then I made a whole chicken pot pie we can eat for lunch. Are you hungry for a little breakfast? Like a waffle or two, perhaps?
Not really just yet, Grandma. I'm going to try to get my homework done first. Then I'll have the whole day to spend doing just whatever I want to do. Maybe I'll even do my hair like that, too. If you can show me how.
Of course. You'll love it. So fun. So what kind of homework do you have?
Well, it's my teacher's weird blend of regional history and word peculiarities, a specialty of hers. She says that by tickling the brain in several places simultaneously, we learn things in between. It just generally expands our brains.
Is this a teacher who thinks chickens are an advanced species that lost their magical powers when they flew here by warp speed through a space-time tunnel?
No, that's Mrs. Flabbergaster. This is Mrs. Hoot, who spent a few years studying with the great Swami from the finite forest. She has pretty neat hair, too. I wonder if she has a steam blaster. But before you head out to garden or whatever, will you stick around and help me with my report? I'm supposed to supplement the text regional history lesson, by interviewing someone older.
Oh, well, I guess I fit the criteria. For what it's worth, I'll tell you what I know.
Okay, first question. Name some things that have the E sound that represent the history that we have with the Flugums and Woogies who live in the southern regions.
Well, let's see. The Flugums are very neat, and neat has the E sound. They take care of their furry woogies, who are very messy, and they clean up after them. Clean also has the E sound. Everyone knows those furry woogies by their gigantic purple feet. And feet also has the E sound. Furthermore, we have settled all trade disputes by having our pollywopples play their woogies in a year-end game of lager ball. They usually win, but last year our pollywopples scored one in OT, and so we beat them. And beat also has the E sound. That game was more fun than the color swirl. Gone nabbit.
I'm getting this down. Thanks, Granny. I don't follow Lager Ball because I think it's cruel to make our pollywopple play such a cerebral sport. It makes them think too hard, if you ask me. But that's a perfect answer nonetheless. Thanks. Now, I need something about agricultural trade with the Flugums that uses the O sound.
Well, I can tell you the Flugums are not only adept at manufacturing great hair care products such as a steam blast helmet, but they've mastered the agriculture salt log business. It's their main industry. They have to row their boats out to sea, where they grow their salt logs you see shooting by on those big trains, 'cause the oopsers in the north can't get enough of them. Row and grow, by the way, had a O sound, spelled O-W. But so does boat have that sound, and it's made with the O and the A. Is this helping, dear?
Yes, Grandma, that's great. and about the oopsers to the north. Why do we not go there? My teacher says there's interesting history there, but that it's been fogged by misinformation and unhelpful false rumors. Like they maybe have bad hair. And if you could work in the ew sound, that'd be great.
Well, you know that we are human, and that has the ew sound, made with a humble little letter U. And the oopsers, who are not human, they really like us humans. But alas, it's true they have no sense of hair care. It's like they don't even know what's up there. They like us though, that's true. So much so that for those who do wander up and meet them, I'm afraid to say, unlucky few, then few contains the same ew sound, find that the oopsers will use their available methods of entertainment to keep us around. Ewes, by the way, also has the ew sound. They're so good at entertaining that anyone who sits for one of their performances, which are mesmerizingly awe-inspiring, finds it impossible to get up and go home. We just sit and chew the whipple sticks the oopsers make. The most amazing treat in the world, by the way. We just sit there chewing and chewing, which has the ew sound, for days. 'Cause the oopsers like entertaining as much as we like their shows. Till finally, oopsers get so tired they fall asleep. At that point, a spell breaks. We humans rub our eyes, get up, and slowly wander back, often wondering how we overlooked such bad-headed entertainers. The real problem is it leaves the human brain kind of numb. Well, not even kinda. When the people come back, they don't have the ability to read anymore.
Oh no! They lose the ability to read? No wonder we don't go up there and watch the furry creatures' plays, comedies, music shows, and movies, though I have heard they're really great. And that the oopsers are funny and cuddly and really nice. And that some people think their messy hair is cool.
Well, I can't say what your generation thinks is true. They sure are nice souls, oopsers. And it's not their fault they want to entertain us. They're just too good at it. Too darn good. And there's some kind of magic involved as well, I guess, that turns our brains numb for a while. Usually about a year.
Wow, that's bad. Maybe when I grow up, I'll figure out a way to get along with them and not have our brains go numb. Maybe we could start by opening up a salon. But onward. I need a personal anecdote about the wealthy shakewafters in the mountains of the West, explaining how so few of them have such an abundant amounts of money and live in those elaborate mansions nestled in the craggy cliffs, using the A sound.
Well, legend has it that they has the A sound. They arrived across the forgotten sea from where all the known intergalactic aliens came from to populate this region. Just the original 8 of them. 8 has the A sound. They use their brains. Again, brains has the A sound. And discovered great veins of erythrocyte in the hills. And veins, yep, has the A sound. Would you like some coffee, dear?
No thanks, Grandma. I don't drink coffee. It's for grown-ups.
Oh yes, of course. So, anyways, the shakewafters, who are genetically bald but wear stupendous wigs, they claim the land. Claim having the A sound long before we arrived, and all that well, too. You could say we humans were late getting here, and that's not been great, though great has the A sound. The only personal anecdote I have is that your great Uncle Grover, what a generous and hair-conscious fella he was, worked in the mines. He told her how the mines went so deep he had to take a train every day to get to the site. Ain. Mining was dirty and dark, which didn't bother Uncle Grover, but it tended to stain his golden locks. He was sure glad he got that job in the produce department. Wore a man bun. We called it his Uncle Bun.
Oh, that's great, Grandma. I'm all done.
Well, that didn't take long. Waffle?
I'm ready. Bring 'em on.